start out with? People always ask that. There is no magic number. You can start out with 2 pieces, 3, 5, 10, 20, 18. The key is to just start. There's no magic number, honestly, you guys. If you want to start with 5, that's fine. It's your business. You can start with however many you want to start with. How many pieces per item should I purchase? Now, I know some of you guys are from different businesses, but for the boutiques, if you own shoes or anything like that, usually you want to start with 1 pack per item. That's 2 smalls, 2 mediums, 2 larges. And when you're starting out, you want to do that because you don't know how the item will do. You don't know how the item will do. You don't want to go buy 18 pieces of an item, spend $600, it don't move. Now, what I will tell you, whenever you do a restock, that's when you order a shitload. I don't know if you guys have looked at my website or my Instagram page. Whenever I had the biker shorts, I sold probably over 300. I did a restock and I racked up. That's how you do it. How do you keep track of the inventory? A lot of people ask those questions. The website is going to do it for you. If you have a website, you add the products to the website. You put how many pieces per size, per item you have on there. Once the people buy it, it's going to come off the website. So you don't have to physically get all your paperwork up front. If not, it's going to be hard to purchase wholesale because you don't have the paperwork. They're not going to just let anybody, or you don't have the time. Because at some point, you was that same person. So always reach back and help other people. I cannot stress that. That's so important to me, y'all. That's why I did this event. And I'm not even where I want to be. I'm not even at the level where I want to be. But when I did this event, I did it to help people and to help business owners because I knew what it was like to not have any help. And it wasn't until I met my friend, until we started helping each other and we both grew as business owners. So always help people out if you can. Okay, so now we're gonna lunch and mingle, and I said I wasn't gonna get emotional, but I did, and it's okay. Okay, y'all, so lunch is a buffet style. Y'all can get in line and start serving yourself. And right now it's 12:28. We're gonna go till about 1:15. 1 o'clock, 1:15. And then after lunch, we'll have a Q&A session. You didn't get me crying, huh?
I did get you crying.
But because I'm not a tax expert, I'm not even gonna try to answer that question, honestly. Like, I let the tax people deal with that, so.
I will answer it. You can, cause I do. You can.
Okay.
Your car too.
Yeah.
Next
Gas.
question?
All that.
Next question?
I have a question. When you was mentioning about purchasing items, but when you say buying small, and you saying basically when you starting out, you say you want to start small. So you say you wouldn't order but 1 pack. Do you wait till it run completely out to buy another pack, or?
It just depends. Like if the item is slow moving, then usually I probably won't restock. A restock is gonna sell out the same day.
Okay, and then they specify like one color, so you just order one color of that one style item?
Well, I will say this: when you're starting out, it's hard to buy several colors in one style because you obviously don't know what the people want and what the followers want. But once you tend to learn what your followers like and kind of know your target audience, you kind of know what they're gonna like. So you'll know in advance, okay, I need to get this item in 4 different colors. But when you're starting out, you may not have enough money to buy 4 different colors. So it's gonna be based on your situation.
Okay.
If you can do more than one color, that usually does help.
Okay.
But some people like to have options.
Right.
So keep that in mind. Next question.
How do you get around, you'll put a look together, and then people will say, oh, well, it's cute, but it looks good on her, so I don't want to buy it because it only looks good on her. How do you get around it?
You don't get around it. That's not your kind of people. If
Okay.
your followers will love what you put out, they will shop with you, they will follow you because obviously your style attracts them. So your target audience, they will already like your style, so they know what to expect. So 9 times out of 10, you shouldn't have that problem. If it's a new person, somebody who don't normally shop with you, and they say, oh, it looks good on you, it might not look good on me, it ain't nothing you can do about that. You can't change how you're marketing your brand to fit someone else.
Right,
The customers are gonna fit to your style.
Dumb it down, or am I supposed to?
I say stay true to who you are. There are times when if you have an item, you can dress it up too much. And this is something that Kay and I talk about all the time. Just because you have an item on, that don't mean you have to put the bag on, all the jewelry. It takes away from the item. Keep it simple. If it's an item that's simple, dress it up. If it's an item that's very like showy, it's popping, you don't have to do a whole lot because you're gonna take away from the item, and there's too much going on. There's too much competition going on with the product. The people who say it might not look good on them, well, I hate to say that, it is what it is. You can't constantly keep changing who you are and who your brand is to fit somebody else.
When they say it, I'm like, what does that mean? Like,
Your target audience will love your style. They will follow you for a reason. Next question.
My question kind of piggybacks off of hers, and we talked about it a little earlier. For plus size models, there's a big debate on plus size. You can't. Some people say plus size start at size 8, and then you have all the way up into size 24. What is like the right size for a plus size model? Like, cause I'm like a 1X, but people look at me and they don't think I'm a 1X.
It's funny. You can look at that more than one way. It's gonna be based on the customer. In my opinion, people think I'm plus size. I wear larges and everything, sometimes medium. So it just depends on the customer. Like if, and I'm kind of getting off topic or whatever, but to me, plus size is gonna be anywhere from 14 above.
That's what I
A
thought.
lot of times, a size 12, you might still be able to fit a large. You may not be a plus size. You just may be a curvy woman, like myself, for example. So I would say anything 14 and above, that would be plus size. Anything below that, regular size. Next question.
I'm just figuring out watermarks. I'm just finding out what that is. Don't judge me.
It's okay.
Where is a good place to put? Like, do you just like strategically place them on your pictures?
Okay,
or
so
pop
if
them
you
on
look
your
at my
pictures?
picture, I strategically put them in a certain place. It's usually going to be in the place wherever I feel like it's a good balance. Like if you look at my picture and I don't have a lot of space in a certain area, that's not where I'm going to put a watermark. It's usually going to be in the area where it's a good balance. I hope that answered your question. Next question.
Okay, well, I have a question about the name. So me and my sister have been kind of going back and forth about trademarking our name. Do you kind of recommend that? Because it was mentioned, so I just wanted to know.
It depends on the business. I mean, some people do it just to kind of protect their name, but it's up to the business. It's up to the individual. You can do it when you start out, or you can do it once you feel like things are kind of moving. It's really no right or wrong answer, in my opinion. Next question.
I have a question. What if like you make an order from a vendor and the quality of the clothing is really bad? Do some of them? I mean, does all vendors you just take a loss, or
I'm
does
gonna
some
tell you
of
like
them?
this. I will give you the real.
Okay.
Okay. If you have a good relationship with that vendor, they may take it back, but 9 times out of 10, once they ship that item to you, unless it has a defect, they will not take it back.
They gonna charge you a restock fee.
Yeah.
They may charge you to restock.
It'll just be store credit, but it is really good to have a good relationship. Like when we started out in the beginning, like 2 years ago, we lost a lot of money just Googling stuff, ordering it, and we lost money there. But then we learned to actually develop relationships. And like earlier this year, actually, I took a trip to Vegas, which was work related. But I knew that some of the vendors that I shopped from were only like a small trip away over in California. And I actually did that and went out and met these people. And me and this lady, we emailed each other back. And she'll email me like, hey, Kay, I got this in. You want to look at it? And I'm like, okay, girl. Yeah. So you build that relationship, they will go above and beyond to keep that relationship. Like she said earlier, your customers, your loyal customers, you want to build on that relationship.
Right.
So start with them. Don't be afraid to email because they love it. They know they're going to get your name.
Well, just to piggyback off what she was saying about the establishing a relationship with the vendors, a lot of the vendors, like, okay, they're gonna be like foreign, like Asian descent or whatever, so they're gonna communicate better on WhatsApp. So I would definitely recommend everybody, downloading WhatsApp just to kind of familiarize yourself with, trying to find vendors. And I would also recommend if you have to invest in yourself when it's your brand, go to market. Go to market. Don't just sit at home, and order stuff online. You have to go in and feel it and touch. Just familiarize yourself with it. Don't be afraid.
Advice. It really is, because a lot of times I know when we start now, we may not have the money to travel. It's good if you can travel because you get to see the items in person. You get to meet the vendors in person. And a lot of times when you do meet them, they may add you to their WhatsApp list. They send pictures out so you can kind of see the new arrivals before they hit. So it's good to do that.
Especially with my boys, that somebody do that to me all the time.
Yep. Any other questions?
I have a question. Do you have any information on drop shipping?
I do not recommend doing that.
Okay.
And that's just my honest opinion.
Okay.
Next question.
Where you get a phone from? But you look good.
This is Kalexis Kouture.
Oh, wait, I was like,
You look good.
Thank you, honey.
you look real good. I love that. Yes, that's a thought.
It will be this weekend.
Okay.
Any other questions, ladies?
You mentioned in your presentation about collaboration. What would be the best form of, or how you think you can collaborate with someone? How would be the best way to do
Okay,
that?
so in terms of collaboration, what I would do, I wouldn't just base it on whether or not you feel like the person has, well, you want to collaborate with somebody that you feel like you see something in them that they like. Basically, y'all have something in common. If you're somebody that's very professional and very, you like doing things a certain way, I wouldn't recommend trying to collaborate with somebody that's all over the place. Just see if you can find somebody that you have something in common with, and kind of just be organic with it. You might meet somebody like today, y'all might have met somebody in here who you kind of had a good vibe with, and kind of just started out that way. Y'all check in on each other, and then that's kind of how the relationships form.
Yeah, because I get a lot of stylists, for whatever reason, contacting me, for the jewelry and accessories, of course. But it's like, I guess I don't know how to formulate a relationship where I guess what they want me to do is give them my accessories.
And see, you don't want
and
that.
then it's like,
it needs to go
just
both
because
ways.
they tag me on their thing and say, hey, Divanese, that doesn't mean I'm going to get sales
I
from that.
would recommend if you're going to be in a collaboration with someone, you want to be in a collaboration with someone that obviously can help you as well. It's not always about one person helping one person. It has to go both ways. It's kind of like give and take. You can't expect one to do all the work and then the other one is not putting anything into it. So to me, I would say start out with meeting people, and if you have good vibes, y'all checking in on each other, y'all, keeping up with each other on social media, that's kind of a good way to form it. Make sure it's organic, because if, some people want to only talk to people because they feel like they got a lot of followers or they can give me some light or whatever, but if this person is not somebody that you really have a good vibe with, it's a waste of time. Any other questions? Make sure y'all
Thank you so much for hosting this event. It was very, 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 very informative. I only wish My only problem is if you would have had this
Months ago.
girl, I would have saved so much money. But I'm still grateful for the experience to meet all these wonderful black women that's doing it or trying to do it. You know, thank you so much.
Out of all the ones that I've been to, this has actually been the most informative. Thank you. And we can't wait to see many more that you have in store. I'm an edge right.
Thanks, Kouture. You is a very inspiration for me. Thank you for all the advice you gave me today. I am very grateful. God continue blessing you. Thank you so much. I don't want to cry. I'm so blessed for you to give this event, and thanks so much from the bottom of my heart. God bless you. Thank you.
All right.
Hey Chris, this is me, Z. Just want to let you know I'm very proud of you. I thought today was very successful, and I really enjoyed it. I just want to let you know I'm so glad that you decided to do this, to be a blessing to somebody else, because in the end, God will bless you. So just keep up the good work, and I'll be behind you all the way. Love you always, your little sister Z.
All right.
Hi, Crystal. It's Kayla. I just want to say thank you so much for doing the lunch and learn. The experience was amazing. I learned a lot, and I believe that taking all the tips that you had to offer us all and applying it to my everyday use in my business, I will be very successful. Again, thank you so much.
I am Kay from K & Company, the best friend of Kalexis Kouture, and I just want you to know I am very proud of you. The event was amazing. I really enjoyed it, and I'm proud of you.
I appreciate you guys for taking the time to come out and actually participate in the lunch and learn. Any of the pictures that you have today, make sure y'all tag me in it so I can see them and I can post them on my page. So y'all be careful going home. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wish you guys all the best with your businesses. Can you say my name?
Yeah.
Okay.
You ready? 3, 2, 1. Go ahead.
Hello, you guys. My name is Crystal Pierre. I am the owner and CEO of Kalexis Kouture. We just had an amazing event where we wrapped up our first lunch and learn to help some business owners just share tips to help them do better with their business. So far, everything went well. The ladies seem to have a good time, and I just want to thank everyone for supporting Kalexis Kouture. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Kalexis Kouture, or you can visit us on our website at www.kalexiscouture.com.
That was great. One time.